Of those days where this is the live picture outside right now.
Yeah,
beautiful for a lot of folks. Yet exactly what we heard is what coming to the Worcester area is coming our way.
Same. You remember last week before this storm yesterday, I said this Wednesday one worries me more.
More, right, than the actual snowstorm.
This we dealt with. I mean, we got a good amount of snow, but it was light, fluffy stuff. Seemed like everything was handled. This next one is more complicated. We'll get to that. First, I don't want to neglect the fact that it is kind of beautiful out today. Clean up or whatever you want to do out there. We've got a lot of sunshine. The classic kind of bluebird day behind a storm where the snow's all clean and looks great. That's the end of the poetry for now. Here's our next storm system across the middle part of the country. The problem here is we got one to our south yesterday. That was a good spot for a snowstorm. These next two are going to probably be what we call cutters or inside runners, and that's where our issue is going to come from. So it's quiet the rest of today. Temperatures 20s to around 30. It's cold tonight with that fresh snowpack into the teens and some single digits across northern Maine. We cloud up pretty rapidly tomorrow during the mid-morning into the afternoon. Still dry though. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then here comes our storm system. So again, large scale. The problem here is the low is to our west. So that brings in a southeast flow that's warm off the water, and we're going to see that transition happen throughout the evening on Tuesday into Wednesday morning. So we start off initially, this model starts as rain along the coast. I don't think that's true. I think we start as snow even along the immediate coastline, even southern coastal Maine. But we very quickly in those spots change over to rain. The southeast flow starts pushing warm air inland, and it really is just the mountains that are able to stay all snow, it looks like, through the day Wednesday. This is Wednesday, 2 in the morning. And it's windy, which you can't see, but I'll show you in a second. And it's heavy rain. Rainfall amounts here will probably be in excess of 1.5 inches on top of our snowpack. This is Wednesday morning, 5 o'clock, raining across much of the state, just hanging on in the mountains. They may end as a little light drizzle. It's largely snow for them, but it's raining here into down East Maine and the mid-coast through the morning hours. And then we do clear this thing out of here on Wednesday afternoon. Notice high temperatures technically along the coast could reach 50 degrees. That's not indicative of the day we will have overall. So first things first, snow. Along the coast, I do think we will get some snow initially tomorrow night, but we change over to rain and wash that away and then some. Inland 3 to 6 inches of snow and washing that away as well. It's really only this purple contour where we're going to have probably a net gain of snow, 6 to 12, 12 plus in some of the higher terrain. Not going to keep all of that, but they'll probably keep most of it. So this is the only good thing I can find in this storm is it's good for the ski areas. Rainfall, that's a problem here. So in areas that have snow on the ground now, which is most everyone, we're going to melt a lot of that snow, adding another 1 inch to 1.5 inches of liquid equivalent on top of these 1.5 to 2.5 inch rainfall amounts, and we are going to see some flooding as a result of that. I think the zone that we'll be watching mostly will be the opposite of our storm on December 18th. It'll be more likely in Lewiston, Augusta, Portland, and into Wiscasset. The coast will get involved in this one, whereas last time we didn't. I think the mountains will be fine because they're looking at mostly snow. Okay, last part here, the winds, which will be an issue on Tuesday night. Now, snowpack tends to slow down wind speeds inland. We don't have time for this discussion, just take my word for it there. So I think we're looking at the coast mostly as an issue. This is late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. South-southeast wind, which tends to be a problem for us, wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour along the coastline. So we will see outages along the coast in addition to the flooding and the melting snow. And we've got another one coming on Saturday that looks almost exactly the same to me. So I still didn't feel like I explained that well enough, Brian, but I'm doing the best I can. We've got a lot of hazards. That's what it comes down to. We've got the rain. I'm most concerned about coast to about Lewiston and Augusta to about Bangor as far as the rain on top of the melting snow, and then the wind, power outages along the coastline will be an issue. I think those that'll get away with it the easiest, honestly, will be the mountains. They'll get snow, probably some power outages, but more typical for them.
Okay.
A couple days in between. I see a lot of scenarios here over coastal Maine. on Wednesday where you got water in your basement and your sub pump doesn't work because you don't have power. It's that kind of situation that we'll be dealing with.
But even the Tuesday into Wednesday storm seems like a fast mover. By Wednesday afternoon, it's okay.
Yes, and a lot of times our windstorms they kind of hit hard and then they get out of here. But it's a different kind of flooding than last time. Last time it was coming down from the mountains, waiting for these rivers and streams to rise. This is urban flooding. This is your storm drain is covered. There's no place for the water to go kind of situation.
Okay, it'll be messy.
Yeah.
Keith, thanks.